This update starts with a message from your mom, my southern neighbor. Also, someone claimed their first drone, and we didn't find anything when searching for magic. Then there are some weird events, most of them really inconsequential. So let's just get on with the game. Also, hi people, Libluini is back for this Let's Play of Dominions 4 Multiplayer Edition. Not much has changed since last turn, except I apparently forgot some scouts over there. And let's see. Ah yes, a temple. The black candles are getting closer to my capital, so I decide it's time for some more temples. A temple is practically like an auto priest preaching the entire time. It gives you an additional chance of clearing out enemy belief and strengthening your own dominion, the same as your pretender does, and in fact a little bit better as a priest, since a priest praying is I think a lot less in chance. There's a lot of mathematics in background. Essentially, a level 1 priest is a lot worse than a level 2 or level 3 priest, and every priest can go so and so far until his divine power runs out. If there are lots of white candles, your own belief basically, in a province, then using level 1 and sometimes even level 2 priests for preaching doesn't do much. And even level 3s run out and higher run out at some point, simply because the belief is strong enough. In this case, my capital has enough white candles. Even a level 3 priest would be hard pressed to make people even more religious. And well, temples work always, all the time. They are also helping you spread dominions faster to other provinces. I'm hesitant to say that priests work the same way. I think they do. But the entire dominion mechanic is rather complicated to it. At least I think so. Basically, your pretender, your prophet if you have one, and your temples all give you chances to spread your dominion. And priests preaching, I think, can do the same, but it's not as sure a thing. They're mostly effective at praying away strong enemy dominion in a province you already have, because you conquered it. Get it? So anyway, here you're seeing me forming up some more divisions of my inexhaustible armies here. The same thing as always, some infantry for basic attacks, some mammoths to trample everything, and some archers to, well, kill things with arrows and bows and stuff, you know, at range. This turn is part of a more boring phase for people looking at these videos, simply because I spent so much time just organizing stuff, building stuff, searching for magical sites to get more magical gems, organizing research and all that stuff. The only interesting thing is I'm experimenting with pure stealth armies here. An experiment which, I think I mentioned this already, is quite hard to do right, because you always have this dumb little problem of, well, the more troops you have under a stealth commander, the easier he is discovered. That's a problem, even though obviously it only works if you have stealthed units. But even though, the more units you have, the more easily even the AI can find you. And since your stealth armies are quite often weaker than normal armies, you have an automatic problem in a gimmick game such as this, where everyone has tons of units and armies and tons of money to raise province defenses insanely high. And here I'm slowly raising a bunch of astral mages. There are also weak nature mages, which will come in handy for my future plans. But mostly there are astral mages, which gives me access to neat things. Besides, the more I have of those guys, the less I have to fear research trouble if I have to move my huge stacks of mages anywhere. And the recording is at an end already. Until next time, Diploini out.